僕ですか？僕は訓練生のバシーニ。あなたは？僕が名乗ったんだからあなたも名乗ってくださいよ。この力解放する。消えろ消えろ。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this Basheeny with the Job Plus, and then I managed to master most of his skill except for this one, and then with these two mementos and with these seals. Right now I'm equipping him with the physical attack up and the single attack up, so his overall status is not really that bad, yeah. And the HP is about 9k. I think can be even higher if you unlock the 7 gate Kaigan Lasso. And then same goes to the other status. And then his evasion is about this high without the evasion runes and the mementos group that increase the evasion. So his higher evasion is about 7-0. Yeah, and then with the leader skill another 10%, so it's about 80%. Not really that bad overall. And then next is the Kaigan Lasso. It increases maximum HP for each level, and then physical attack for level 5, blind resistance for level 10, and evasion up for level 15. And then strong versus light for level 10 lasso skill. So it's not really that bad, especially it increases the evasion rate, so that you have even higher chances of evade the enemy's attack. And then next is a K-Fu. Well, this group we have Basheeny, Judith, Bud, and Bitter. So all of them will have this group skill. So you need to master everything in order to fully unleash his maximum potential. Okay, next is the leader skill. For the dark units only, all of them will have HP plus 50%, that's all. So there's no physical attack up or anything. But if you master his third gate, it added extra physical attack 10% and all defense 10%, so that the leader skill will be 70%, and then this leader skill is very good for defensive, yeah, since it only increases the attack by 10%. And then for his main ability skill, I'm going to try out at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Okay, this will be his current status with this leader skill and with the mementos group skill. Okay, the physical attack is about this high, and the speed is about this high, not bad. And then evasion is triple arrow. Okay, let's see his normal attack. Okay, and okay. And then next is his main ability. Okay, for this first skill, it is a 2-hit dart slash attack, and it ignores the enemy defense for the bad attack. And then for the 3 turns, his critical rate increase. So this skill is a very simple skill, and you can use 10 times. Yeah, quite a lot. And then the damage is okay, not bad, and okay. And then next is, for this second skill, it is an area 3-hit dart slash attack, and reduce the opponent's CT, and with the probability of critical, and reduce the opponent's accuracy, and increase his speed for 3 turns. And then the damage is okay, and okay. And then next is, it is an area dart slash attack with probability of critical, and for the 3 turns, his move plus 1. So this is also a very simple skill, and then the damage is okay, and okay. And then next is, okay, for this fourth skill, it is a 4-hit dart slash attack with probability of critical and strong blind status. So this skill is quite good for arena and PvP. And then if you master his 5th gate, this skill changes into the skill jewel cost reduce and increase the skill usage, and added extra ignores the enemy defense, and also reduce the opponent's slash resistance for 1 turn before the skill attack. So it's quite good. And then the damage is okay, and whoa, not bad. Okay, next is, for this last skill, it is an area slash attack towards the enemies only, and if the opponents have the blind status, the skill power greatly increase, and the opponent blind status recover for some reason. So basically this skill damage is quite high if the opponent have the blast status, and then the damage is okay, about 6k and 7k, okay. And then next is his sub ability. Okay, for this first skill, it is a dark slash attack with 3 turn stun status, and then the damage is okay and okay. And then next is, for this second skill, it is an aerial dark slash attack and with the 3 turns paralyzed status, and then the damage is okay, nothing much, and okay. Okay, next is, for this third skill, it is an aerial slash attack towards the enemies only, and with the property of critical and HP drain, and if the opponent have the blind status, the skill power increase. So this skill is also quite good, especially if the opponent have the blind status, and then the damage is okay, about 5k for the weakness, and okay. And then next is, for this fourth skill, it is a dark slash attack with stop status. So this is also very good for PvP. And then the damage is okay and okay. And then next is, for this last skill, his physical attack times 2 and critical damage up until he getting any 2 damage. So this new added skill is actually quite good, but you only can use one time, so beware. Okay, next is a master ability. For this skill, it is from his free weapon you can get from the Sacred Stone, and then it is a 3-hit dark slash attack, and it knocks the enemy defense when attached from the back, and then for the next turn, his speed greatly increase. Okay, it's a very simple skill, and then the damage is okay and okay. And then next is, okay, for this second skill, it is from the New Year Mementos gear, weapon ability, and then it greatly increases his evasion for 1 turn when he moves to one location. So basically his evasion will be super high after using this skill, but it's only for 1 turn, so beware. Okay, next is, okay, for this third skill, it is from his old first Mementos BG ability, and it is a non-type attack with 100% hit and with the dual drain, and if the user is from the desert plus that unit, the skill power increase. So basically this skill is for Basheeny, and then of course you also can use on other units. Yeah, everybody can use. And then the damage is okay and okay. Okay, next is, okay, for this fourth skill, it is also from his first old Mementos BG ability, and it is an area 2-hit dark slash attack towards the enemies only, and with the strong burst of light, and if the user is from the desert and that unit, the damage increase. So this skill is also very good for Basheeny, and then the damage is okay, 7k for the weakness and about 5k. Okay, next is his reaction ability. When he getting any damage, and it is 100% slash counter attack with strong poison status, and skill attack can be activated as well. So basically this is the old reaction ability with the skill counter, but the shooting range is only just 1, so beware. And then for the second reaction ability is, before the enemy attacking him, he will activate this reaction ability first, and it is an area strong blind status towards the enemies only, and during the blind status, the opponent speed down, and skill attack can be activated, and the shooting range is 4, and the AoE is 3x3 square. So this skill is also quite good overall, especially for PvP and arena, but of course, if the opponent is using a long range attack, it will be useless, so it's very good for the close range attacker. And then depending on the situation, you can use the another reaction ability, which is, there's a chances that he will complete evade the enemy's physical damage. So if the opponent is using the long range, especially if it's a physical attack, this might be the better choice, since even if the opponent is using the 100% hit, there's a chances of avoid. But of course, if you are fighting against a magic attacker, it will be useless. Okay, next is the supply ability. This passive is when you master his second gate, it adds extra physical attack, and then with the evasion up. So this passive is almost a must to equip. So try to master his second gate first. And then for the next supply ability is, it greatly increases his speed, but reduces his jewel gain. So there's a risk on equipping this skill. And what if you switch this passive to other passive, like for example, this one? As you can see, the speed greatly reduced a lot. Yeah, from 200 plus become less than 200. So this is almost a must to equip. Yeah, seriously. And then depending on the situation, you can switch this supply ability, second gate passive, to it greatly increases his initial jewel and reduce the jewel cost. So this passive might be the better choice for the PvP since you can use more skill from the start. And then with the jewel cost down. Yeah, so that you can use more skill at the same time. But then most of the time you'll be using these two passive. Okay, next is the mementos. Okay, this is his own mementos and it increases his speed and HP, speed and jewel gain and slash attack. And then if you max break these mementos, it adds extra accuracy up. Okay, but this group skill is not for Basheeny, it's for other characters like Logi, Dios, Jit and Bat and Bitter when he equipped these mementos and team with them. So the other character will have the status up, especially it is quite good for Logi and Bat. Yeah, since Logi need the physical defense and Bat need the physical attack and also increase the light attack, just nice. But then you also can use for the Jit and Bitter, both of them is a light. But then for the Dios, it only applies to physical attack, physical defense and speed. Dios is a dark unit. And then next is the leader skill. For the Holy Knights group, all of them will have HP plus 40%, physical attack plus 30%, dark resistance plus 20%, and speed plus 5%, and strong versus a grid 60%. So this leader skill is actually quite good, especially if you are fighting against a grid. Okay, for the next mementos is, this second mementos is a limited New Year mementos, and then it increases the physical attack, dex, initial jewel, evasion, strong versus the New Year monster, and HP increase, physical attack up, and single attack up. And then if you max break these mementos, it adds extra the jewel cost down 50%, so it's quite good. And then next is the BG ability. When he evades any attack, he will permanently increase his physical attack, speed, and critical, and can be stacked 10 times. And then if you max break these mementos, the overall buff increase. So basically, as long as he managed to evade the enemy attacks for 10 times, his overall power will be very high, especially the speed also very high. And then next is the leader skill. For the Holy Knights group, all of them will have HP plus 40%, physical attack plus 20%, single attack plus 20%, evasion plus 10%, strong versus a grid plus 40%, and strong versus a gluttony 20%. So this leader skill is also very good, especially for arena and PvP and some of the hell quests, thanks to the evasion plus 10%. Okay, for the next mementos is, okay, for this third mementos, it is a new limited mementos. And then for the BG ability is, it is a 3-hit dark slash attack and moves towards the enemy's back, and then with the property of critical, and greatly increase his evasion for 1 turn. So basically this skill is very good for arena and PvP and even hell quests. And then if you max break these mementos, the overall skill power increase and the evasion buff increase. So instead the evasion increased by 50, it is 100. So it's quite a lot. And then for the group skill, it added extra speed plus 10, and with the max break bonus, another speed plus 10, so total will be 20, quite a lot. And then with the move plus 1, quite good, and critical rate up. Okay, next is the leader skill. For the Holy Knights group, all of them will have slash attack plus 60%, speed plus 10%, evasion plus 10%, strong versus a grid plus 40%, and strong versus a pride plus 20%. So this leader skill is very good for all types of slash attacker, especially for evasion unit, but it doesn't increase any HP, so beware. And then next is the Memento skill. It is an accessory and only Basheeny, but Bitter can be equipped, and Loli Ouroboros as usual. And then it increases his maximum HP, slash attack, speed, and bind resistance. Okay, not bad. And then for the weapon ability is, when you equip this accessory with his free weapon, it permanently increases his physical attack, critical rate, and dual regen. Okay, this is really very good, so that he can keep using skill without the normal attack. Yeah. And then for the second weapon ability is, it is an aerial dart slash attack with property of critical and strong blind status. And during the blind status, the enemies will have combination attack grading now. So basically, like for example, for PvP or arena, if the opponent have the chain combination attack, the attack will be 100% hit. Yeah, so that no matter how high your evasion is, it is 100% hit. So at least if you can lower the opponent chain combination, it will not be 100% hit. So it's actually quite good for PvP arena. And not to mention also lowers the accuracy and evasion with the blast status. Okay, next is the remaining gears. This free weapon, as I said earlier, you can get from the Second Stone ES quest, and then it increases his physical attack, speed, and critical. So compared to most of the weapon, the physical attack is only plus 20, it's not a lot. But then, as I said earlier, if you have the new Mementos gear equipped with this weapon, the physical attack up. So by default, the physical attack should be even higher. And then the weapon ability I already mentioned earlier. Okay, next is, this armor is from his first Mementos, and then it increases his maximum HP, stop resistance, and evasion plus 5. Okay, not really that bad, especially the stop resistance. And then for the weapon ability is, when you equip this armor with his weapon, it permanently increases his physical attack, dex, and speed. Okay, seriously, it's not really that bad. So if you have his new Mementos gear and equipped with this armor, it will further increase the physical attack. So it's quite good. And then the alternate choice for the armor is, this armor is from Canon Mementos, and then it also increases the maximum HP, and with the initial jewel up, jewel regen, and magic resistance up. So basically, I think this armor might be the better choice, yeah, with the jewel regen. Or any armor that has increased the HP, like HP regen armor or Ultima Muffler, will be good enough. Okay, for the next gear is, this accessory you can get from the New Year Mementos, and then it increases all attack for the Dark unit, and evasion up, and speed debuff reduction 50, and then strong versus a New Year monster. Okay, this is quite good because of the evasion plus 13, and then with the all attack. But the strong versus a New Year is only for New Year. Yeah, technically it's quite useless. Yeah. And then for the weapon ability I already mentioned just now, it greatly increases the evasion. So technically for this gear slot, anything that is increased the evasion will be good enough for him. Okay, next is, I'm going to try at the training arena, and then I'm going to use this side ability, the physical attack times 2 and with the critical damage up, and then I also reduce the opponent slash resistance, and let's see the total damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now his physical attack is about 3k after the physical attack buff. Okay, and then let's see his normal attack. Oh, not bad. And near 10k. And how about this skill? Okay, and okay. And this one. Okay. Okay. And this. Not bad. And okay. How about this one? Should be very high. 24k and 31k. Okay. And then about this skill, since the opponent have the blind status, so the damage increase by default. And then let's see the damage. Ooh, quite high, and 31k. Okay. And then for side ability, I only test this skill. Oh, 18k for the weakness and 16k. Not bad. And then how about the master ability for the weapon? Okay, and okay. And then how about this skill? 16k for the weakness and 10k for the non-weakness. Okay. Okay, next is after when he evades the attack for 10 times, and let's see the total damage increased by how much with everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now his physical attack is about 5k. Okay, quite high. And then let's see the normal attack. Whoa, 15k and 17k. Okay. And then how about this one? Whoa, not bad. And okay. And this one. Okay, and okay. And this. Okay. And okay. And this one. 41k. 54k. Okay. And this one. Ooh, near 50k and 53k. And then this one. Ooh, not bad. And okay. And then this one. Ooh, and 42k. Okay. And this one. 28k and 18k. Okay. Okay, lastly is I'm going to use the physical attack times 5, and then let's see the total damage increased by how much with the evasion buff and slash resistance down. Everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, with the charge times 5. So his physical attack is about this high. Okay. And then how about the normal attack? 27k. Okay, very normal. And then this one. Okay, and 60k. And this one. Okay. Okay. This one. Okay. Okay. This one. 75k. Okay. 100k. Interesting. And this one. 90k. Near 100k. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay. And then lastly is I'm going to try this skill with critical. Let's see the damage. If critical, I think it's about 36k. Yeah, the non-critical is about 20 plus k. Okay. So conclusion is, even without the job plus, if you have his New Year mementos and the old mementos, I think he's pretty powerful with the evasion up, damage increase, and then with the physical attack times 5 charge. But right now with the job plus, with the skill changes and the power up, makes him become a monster. Yeah. And then second thing is, even though his evasion is not really that high compared to Yara's or Len or even Laftalia, but his evasion buff is about 100. So basically his evasion is as good as them, but it's only for 1/3. And then third thing is, I think with the New Year mementos he's quite powerful enough, and with the old mementos, without the new mementos. But of course with the new mementos is also very good, especially for the PvP arena. But then I still think the New Year mementos is good enough for him. Yeah, so if you want to try to get his new mementos, can go ahead, but then it's a risk. So I guess that's all about Basheeny. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about him, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
油断は禁物。ただで済むとは思っていないだろう。お任せを。 消すぞ。甘く見るな。この力解放する。はっ、この力解放する。はっ、この力解放する。消えろ。この力解放する。消えろ。この力解放する。はっ、消えろ。いきます。消えろ。この力解放する。いきます。消すぞ。その程度で叶うと思っていたんですか？